The Botanical Turnabout stamp set for this month is really gorgeous. I love the fact that it is kind of this cluster of all of these different botanicals, leaves, flowers, and everything. And what's great about this one is they actually overlap. So if you've ever had trouble with turnabout stamps, lining them up exactly, this one doesn't have to be super exact. It also comes with some great sentiments like have a beautiful birthday. You have you're a beautiful person. There's beautiful in both script and regular text. We have friend, baby, couple. So you have beautiful baby, beautiful friend, beautiful couple, and to the most beautiful couple, to the most beautiful friend, to the most beautiful baby. So you can create lots of different combinations here with the sentiments. Along with the botanical stamp, you have the botanical dies. And this one here, they functions on its own, a lot of the pieces, but you have the coordinating pieces for this individual flower, the two individual leaves, and this little cluster of leaves here. You also have a really great diamond shape that is also a frame. And then you have the beautiful in script text that is slightly bigger than this one, but the same type of font. Okay, so I have here the transfer sheet that comes with the stamp. Okay, so I've lined it up with the transfer sheet as best as I can. I'm going to place the X that is printed on the transfer sheet onto the X that is on my turnabout jig. Make sure my jig is placed flush in the corner of the MISTI. Pick up the turnabout stamp, remove the transfer, and then I'm ready to pretty much go. So to begin, you're going to apply your first color to your stamp. Close your stamp door and stamp it onto your paper. Then you're going to go ahead and turn your stamp. You're going to clean your stamp set off. You're going to grab your second color, regardless of what it might be. Ink that up and close the door. And simply just continue the process. So you're turning about as you're going along here, cleaning your stamp each time so there's no ink contamination. Applied my third color, and now the fourth and final turnabout, and it's really handy to have the 1, 2, 3, 4 in the corner of the jig itself so you just remember, or you can just look at how many colors you've stamped so far. And then you'll see what your background looks like when it's all finished. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here I have an example for you. This is a 6x6 piece of paper that has the entire stamp on it. And I have done this in colors. If you haven't checked out Concord and Nine's Instagram page, they actually have color combinations there for you that you can look at. And I always find those super helpful. You can create them really for any season. So for example, I used some green, some red, and some black to make a holiday cluster. If the turnabout stamps happen to be a little bit much for your taste, you can also go ahead and die cut a smaller area to create a focal point. So for example, I used the diamond die that coordinates with the botanical dies here, and I die cut it out to create this focal point. I can now use the frame as well if I like to create another card. An example so you can really see the frame is this card here. So here I stamped some of the individual flowers from the botanical set. I die cut it using the diamond, and I used the frame as an extra in white to help frame in the patterned paper that I just created. Here you can see the frame here as well. It's just a little bit more subtle. You'll also see this beautiful die cut that is cut out. It's a perfect for your A2 size cards. And then you have your sentiments here that you can coordinate really with a ton of different options to the most beautiful baby. So what I love about turnabout stamps as well is there's always these little stamps that are around the turnabout set that you can use. So don't forget to use these. They can create some really great cards, like this really clean and simple card where I stamped this flower here, added some of the leaves, a sentiment, finished it with some little droplets, and it's all done.